Ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time. We've been dropping a lot of center builds for NBA 2K24, and a lot of them have been all inside centers. But today, I'm about to bless y'all up with this outside center. Is that a thing? This stretch big center build. Now, this is going to have shades of Wembanyama, Wembanyama, and it's going to be elite when it comes to scoring the ball. Now, this is a center build that I highly recommend that you guys bring out on Rec, Pro-Am, whatever the case may be, because it can hold its own. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video, okay? Smash a like if you can actually pronounce this guy's name, okay? Wembanyama. Yeah, I'm struggling right now, all right? So for the position, we are going with the center position, all right? Our height, we are going 7'1". Now I get it. There's going to be a little Timothy in the chat talking about, hey, you can't do Wembanyama with he's only 7'5". I get that, bro. It's 2K, bro. Hop off my nuts, okay? Height is 7'1". The weight, though, keep the weight. The weight is going to be 241 pounds, okay? 241, and then we're going to our wingspan, which is going to be 7'2". Now let's go ahead and move on to by far the most important part of this builder. What the heck are we about to do with these attributes? I think you'll be surprised. Here we go. Close shot. We're going to go with an 80 because I am so in love with that Pro Touch. We got to get that Pro Touch. All right. 80 is going to secure, of course, Masher and also that Pro Touch. I love the green window when it comes to that Pro Touch. Okay. When you're under the rim, you don't know how important it is just to green those shots because it's going to be contested sometimes, but more than likely, you just want to green it anyway, all right? But driving layup. Our driving layup is going to be a 45. I feel that we could definitely cut back on the driving layup, so we're good there, all right? Now, for our driving dunk, we went with a 65 driving dunk. This is going to allow us to get some really good dunk packages, even though we're not going to be posterizing and, just completely dunking over everybody in the paint. Like, we can still get some really good animations, and on top of that, we still will get contact dunks, okay, especially the standing. So for our standing dunk, we are going with an 85 standing dunk, so we will be able to get contact dunks. It's not going to be the craziest ones, it's nothing elite, but at the same time, we still get them, all right? Post control. I really wanted to do a lot more with the post control so then I can at least get unpluckable on silver, but it would have costed us way too much on this build. So for our post control, we went with a 53. Now here is by far some of the best parts about this build. The mid-range. We went with a 91 mid-range. We completely went crazy with the mid-range just so that we can have these shooting badges here, okay? So we have our fair share of gold and also Hall of Fame shooting badges, all right? For our three-point rating, we needed to make this legit, so we went with an 85 for our three ball. Now, this build is going to be able to stretch the floor. It's not going to be a liability when it comes on offense because you're not crowding the paint. Like the cuts are going to be there. You can actually take the center out of the paint because he's going to need to be all up on you. Okay? He's really going to need to be all up on you. All gold, Hall of Fame, and then, of course, we get that limitless range on bronze. So, of course, you can shoot from the hash. You can do all this. And you can do it without even being in takeover. That is the most important part. When you hit takeover, you're going stupid. Like you probably wouldn't even need sharp take unless you're just trying to do some goofy stuff. But free throw, we had to make sure that we were legit from the line. So we went with an 80 free throw, and that is going to unlock that free points on silver. Pass accuracy, we got to go bare minimum. Bare minimum for all builds should be 77 pass accuracy. Okay. Ball handle, we wanted to make sure that we can handle the rock just a little bit. We're not dribble gods out there. So we went with a 60 for our ball handle. Speed with ball, we went with a 44 for our speed with ball. Now here is another part about this build that is actually really impressive. Okay, this build is going to be super scary on paper just because you can score in the paint, you can score mid-range, and you can score deep from three. But when it comes to the defense on this build, our interior defense is going to be a 77. There we go, 77. Our perimeter defense, because if you have no perimeter defense in this game, people are greening on your head top. Okay, like there's literally green dust on your forehead because they're shooting in your eyebrows, bro, and I hate it. So perimeter defense, we decided to add just a little bit of perimeter defense, and we went with a 60. Now when it comes to our steal, I feel every center that's going to be locking down the paint needs to have a little bit of steal, at least interceptor on bronze. So that is exactly what we did. We went with a 60 steal to unlock that bronze interceptor. I feel it's a key badge to have, especially since we're kind of congesting the paint. All the cutters, all the rim runners, we're going to need to be on that. Okay. Blocking is very important with this build because come on, we're rim protectors that can stretch the floor. So for our blocking, we went with a 92 block. Yes, we did go OD, but I figured we might as well get that bronze or that gold anchor. Okay, gold anchor, we want those. Now for this build to be such a elite scoring build, we weren't really concerned about the offensive rebounding. So for the offensive rebounding, we went with a 57. Now I know a lot of people are going to flame this build for this 57 offensive rebound, but it's like, how many rebounds are we really going to get on offense if we're outside standing at the three, standing at hash? You know what I'm saying? What we really need to be concerned about is the defensive rebounding. Okay, we're going to be able to block shots. We're going to be able to contest a lot of shots in the paint. So for our defensive rebounding, so we can get all of our rebounding badges, we went with a defensive rebound of a 92. Boy, do I wish that we could have squeezed that 93, but our max is 92. Okay, I had to deal with it. For our speed, we went with a 62 speed. You got to have a little bit of speed, or at least max out your speed when it comes to being a center. And then for our acceleration, we went with a 53. For our strength, I feel that the sweet spot right here for strength is going to be a 90. We don't really need to go any higher than this, okay? This already gives us box out beast. This gives us brick wall. This gives us bulldozer. Immovable enforcer. Like, this gives us everything that we truly need. Now for our vertical, so we can get those contact dunks and those blocks and rebounds, we went with an 80 vertical. And then, you know, we got the silver chase down artist, the gold aerial wizard. Like, we getting some badges now. And then of course we put the rest on stamina to have a 97 stamina. So now looking at these badges here, we get some really key badges. Aerial wizard, gold. Rise up, silver. Fast twitch, silver. So we can get it done in the paint, okay? Standing dunk, we're there. We get some good dunk packages, we're there, okay? When it comes to shooting, gold, Hall of Fame, I like it. I really like it. And then on top of that, we get the limitless range on bronze. Bro, free throws, we're there with it. Passing, we could get some dribble moves a little bit. We could do a little something, okay? And then defending, we're really just clamping up the paint. Like, the paint is ours, pretty much. So, defense, rebounding, shooting, finishing around the rim. This build is literally a god, bro. It might be a little slow, but you put on that Eubanks, bro, that motion style, and you straight, bro. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and continue and look at the shades of real quick. And of course, you guys can see it here. We got, bro, I don't know what in the world that is. Arvidas Sabonis. We got Victor Wembanyama, and we got Nikola Vucevic. All right, a 3-level threat. This by far is one of those builds that you're always going to have some man on them, because that center is not going to be able to hold this, brother. Okay, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it down below by leaving a W or an L in the comments. I truly want to know what you guys think about this build down below. All right, if you guys are new here, hit the subscribe button and also ring that bell so you guys will be notified for all of our future videos. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.